I want to show you a quick recipe. I've been playing around with trying to find like a clean, somewhat relatively healthy cookie. And I made one a few minutes ago and my husband tried it and he said, oh my gosh, you nailed it, make a video, share this. So that's what I'm gonna do. So here's the cookies I just made. We've eaten a couple of them because they're really, really good. They're really soft. Kind of see better at the back. They're really soft and they have this nice gooey center and a good crunch on the outside. They're just a good solid cookie. So it's really easy to make. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 1 cup of almond flour, and then I'm going to do half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I literally am using the exact same bowl and pan I just used a few minutes ago to make those. 2 tablespoons of monk fruit. This is a golden monk fruit. You can get this on Amazon. Sometimes you can find it at Publix. I think the Piggly Wiggly and Foley carries a Swerve, which is a sugar alcohol that you can use as well. I got this at the new Marshalls that opened up. And I was really excited to find it there. There's some neat stuff there. Okay, so this right here is a probiotic powder that my mom actually found on Amazon. And this one is a apple cinnamon flavor. And I'm going to use it because it tastes great. And it's going to make these cookies better for you. So I'm going to put 4 scoops in. So these are probiotic cookies, which, why not? So this is Morning Complete Probiotic by Activated You, and my mom found it on Amazon. And then I'm going to take a unflavored gelatin. You can use beef gelatin. I like to use my beef gelatin for a lot of other things. I didn't want to use it for this one because I was just kind of testing the recipe and I didn't want to waste it. Beef gelatin's a little bit more expensive. This is less than half the price and I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So, but I'm just going to put 1 packet of gelatin in, a little bit of Vietnamese cinnamon, and then about 2 tablespoons of water, and mix it in. And that's honestly all you do. I'm just going to stir it up. So if you want to just kind of take a peek at the consistency, because when I was making these the first time, I really questioned the consistency because it seemed like it wasn't enough water, but you just kind of keep mixing it until it comes together to a dough ball. One of the things about these cookies is they're really not going to change their shape. So whatever shape it is on the pan, that's what it's going to come out as. So you know, if it's a perfectly round ball, it's not really going to flatten out. So you do like a thumbprint, or in those I did like a fork, just pressed it down. And so if you have almond butter, you could put some almond butter in. If you have some like cacao, you could put some cacao in and make it chocolate flavored. I did another batch where I didn't put the probiotic in and I just did like so a little bit more cinnamon and a little bit more of the monk fruit, and that came out really good too. But I think this is my favorite flavor combination. It just has a really good apple cinnamon flavor. So that's the consistency that you want the dough. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency, but it's pliable. So you're just gonna really easy roll it into a ball. And again, I for real like made these. We tried them, everybody liked them, so I'm making it again. So I didn't wash the pan or the bowl because I'm just making the exact same thing. So if you're wondering why there's leftover cinnamon on the pan, that's why. So we're just gonna quickly press these out. I made the first batch, I didn't do the gelatin and the cookies still held together, but they were real crunchy. And I think adding the gelatin just makes them a little softer, and I think that they will preserve better. The first batch was definitely a eat it today because they're gonna get too hard tomorrow. I think by adding the gelatin in there, it's gonna make it where you can, you know, maybe make it and save it for a couple of days and they'll stay soft. Using the monk fruit and the sugar alcohol, it's going to help keep it at a low glycemic, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar. It makes it a little bit, some people have adverse reaction to sugar alcohols. There's lots of different ones out there, so play around with it and see which one works better for you. If you're not a fan of sugar alcohols, you can use like a coconut sugar, or you can use a little bit of local honey. I don't particularly like using the local honey because it does give it, I think, too much sugar. But we haven't eaten, whoops, my pan's gonna fall, real sugar in a while over here, so we don't have any issues with the monk fruit. So I'm just gonna smash this down a bit. And I mean, this is really it. So I have the oven heated to 350 degrees. And I've got my cookies pressed in. Give them a little bit of texture there. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of the monk fruit and sprinkle it on top. And I'm going to bake it in the oven. It takes about 13-15 minutes to bake. And pull them out and enjoy. Let me know what y'all think.